Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie, and today I'm going to be doing a wrap-up of my April books, and I will tell you about my May TBR. So April, I only had about 3 books on my TBR, and those books were Full Disclosure by Cameron Garrett, The Wives by Terry Fisher, and Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire by J.K. Rowling. And so I have a reading vlog that I posted about 2 or 3 weeks ago about my experiences reading Full Disclosure and The Wives, and I will link that in the little card at the top and in the description if you want, I guess, more details about my thoughts about those books. But the main things are, for the Full Disclosure, I rated that book 3.5 stars, but I went ahead and rounded up to 4 stars on Goodreads because overall I liked the story, I liked the idea, but there were just a few things in the story that made me a little uncomfortable at times. And then for The Wives, that one was 4 stars because like the first half of the book I wasn't sure about, but then the second half was really good to me. I'm probably not that hard to please though. And then I started Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire a few days after I finished The Wives, and I'm still working on it. I hit a reading slump right after I finished The Wives, and Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire is a pretty big book to be reading during a reading slump. So I'm slowly making my way through it, but I'm hoping to finish it by April 30th, so like Thursday. But we'll see how it goes. If I don't finish it, I'll just add it to my May TBR. It's not that big of a deal, but I'd like to finish it before May. So anyways, on my actual May TBR, I only have 3 books because of my reading slump. I don't want to get overly ambitious, but if I do end up finishing these books early and I want to add more, I'll just add more during the month as I see fit. So the first book I'll be reading as part of my May TBR is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I lost my dust jacket for this book a while ago, but I read this book first in high school. I think I was a sophomore in high school the first time I read it, and then I read it 2 or 3 more times after that in high school. So this was a book, it was one of my favorites at the time, and lately I keep thinking about Hazel and Gus and just John Green books in general because I thought I'd gotten rid of all my John Green books. And then whenever Chris built these bookshelves and we got them set up, I saw that I still had most of the books I'd already had. So this book's been on my mind a lot lately, and I'm really wanting to reread it. If you, for some reason, don't know what it's about, it's told from Hazel's point of view, and she is a teenager who has cancer, and she goes to weekly, I guess, support group with other teenagers who've had cancer, and there she meets Gus, and they develop a friendship and then romantic feelings, and there's a lot that goes, not really, it's a lot that goes on, but they go on a trip, someone gets sick, it's a lot. I cried every single time I've read it, so I wonder if I will still have the same attachment to it. But I'm excited to read this one. It's been on my mind a lot lately, so I'm excited. The next book I will read this month is Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Choi. I don't know a lot about this book, but I just remember seeing a lot of people talk about it. I don't know if like when their videos were actually filmed, but I watched the videos last fall. And so I wanted to read this book, especially because I kind of got suckered into the pretty cover. And so, but I won't lie, that's a lot of what attracted me to this book, is just the cover is really pretty. But then the idea of how the 2 main characters meet, it's really interesting too. Because I know one's like getting ready to start college and I guess start her life. And the other one's I guess he's either in college or a college dropout, or he didn't go to college. I'm not sure which yet. But either way, he's struggling a little bit more, and I know they bump into each other and exchange information, and then most of their communication is through text message. And so I'm excited to see how this one goes. Like I said, I don't know a ton about it, but I am excited to see how it goes. I kind of like the stories where a good bit's told through messages. So yeah, we'll see how this one goes, because I've said that like 5 times already, I'm sorry. And then the last book that is on my May TBR is Beach Read by Emily Henry. I received this book as part of my, I chose this book as part of my April Book of the Month Club box. And so I don't read a lot of romance, but this was the most interesting sounding book of that month. And it's about 2 authors who I guess are essentially opposites in every way. They write different genres. They seem to probably have opposite personalities. And they just happen to both have writer's block at about the same time. And they both happen to, they both happen to be like at neighboring beach houses during the same summer. And I think there's like a challenge where they challenge each other to write the other person's genre. and see how it goes. And I think they end up falling for each other. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this one goes as well. I'm just excited a lot. Sorry. But anyways, so this month's a little bit more romance heavy than what I normally read. I like romance in my books, but I don't typically read books where like one of the main plots is romance. I typically read books where romance is a side plot. So I'm interested to see how this month goes. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. And if you have, if you've read any of these books, please feel free to tell me what you think in the comments below. I also typically post reading updates on my Instagram, and which is linked in the description box. And I sometimes post on my Twitter as well, but not really that often. I mostly just retweet stuff every now and then. But anyways, once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.